All right, let me go ahead and present my screen. Before we get going, I just want to say hi to everybody. Odette,
Yeah,
good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Fantastic. And who is that beautiful person next to you?
She's my niece.
Oh, she looks so sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to jump into the lesson for today. Today is December 8th. Man, Christmas is coming. It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Yes, I'm waiting.
All right, me too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, of course, was the green lesson, and
Mm-hmm.
it was all about, we were still practicing the present perfect verb tense yesterday. Hopefully, everybody was able to watch the video on the present perfect. It was actually Teacher Carrington that I ended up using his recording of that particular lesson. He's at West Campus and a fantastic teacher. This morning, we're taking a look at Unit 4, Lesson C. Let me bring up the presentation here so you can see it.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Marianne. How are you?
Hi.
It's so
Good. How are
good.
you?
I'm doing great. I'm here with Odette.
Okay.
Are you doing well today?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome.
Ahlan. How you
Uh,
doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Are you doing well?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Thanks for
And
asking.
yeah, so, I think it's good to just talk for a minute, practice our English a little bit. Marianne, since I didn't see you yesterday, why don't you
Yes.
take a minute and just tell us how you're doing and maybe what you did over the weekend? And then Odette, maybe you can share a little bit about what you did.
Always weekend. I work Saturday and Sunday for home care. Yesterday I had appointment 9:20, so I left the home like 8:30.
Okay.
I had a doctor appointment.
Okay. Okay. How
But
about
I
you?
watched the video. I see another teacher and another. Yeah, yesterday. I wonder. Oh,
Yeah. So yesterday was kind of crazy. I was just,
yeah.
something kind of funny happened. I think it was kind of funny. I don't know if Adette thinks it's funny, but I was all ready to teach my lesson yesterday in the morning, and I had my red lesson open, and I was looking over the presentation, so I was thinking about my red class, and Odette called me, and instead of closing the red lesson, I went ahead and did the red lesson with Odette.
Oh,
And we did the whole lesson with Odette, and I did it together. And I kept thinking, wow, man, I'm a great teacher. This student is amazing. She's answering everything so fast. And then, and then when I got to the end, I just realized Odette's in my green class, not my red class. So
oh,
we actually recorded the red lesson. Anyway,
oh,
Odette has been kind to me. I don't think you're too upset, are you, Odette?
thank you.
Anyway, I ended up using Carrington. He is a wonderful teacher over at West Campus. I
Okay.
used his video for the lesson for yesterday because of my mistake. When I was supposed to be teaching the green lesson. I actually taught the red lesson.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. When I watch the video, I see another student, another teacher. I say, wow, it's different.
it's different. I'm keeping you guys on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard
Thank
that
you.
expression? I'm keeping
No,
you on your toes.
no.
That expression means I'm keeping you the I'm keeping you awake, interested. I'm making you focus because I'm doing things different all the time. So we say keeping you on your toes to mean you're ready for anything.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So very good. Let's take a look at today's lesson. I'm going to bring up the screen for today. Let me blow this up a little bit. So we're in Unit 4, Lesson C, Used to, in statements and questions. So this is our objective for today. And I like to say it this way. Students will be able to, and here's what I hope by the end of the lesson you're able to do. Use used to talk about a past situation or a past habit that is not true now. Use didn't, used to talk about a situation or habit that is true now but wasn't true in the past. Now, I know that's hard to understand, so I'm going to try to make it simple for you guys. Okay? So here's a little chart to explain what these expressions mean. We're looking at the phrase used to and how we use it in English. So, Odette, will you read the first sentence?
I used to eat junk food.
So what does that mean? It means, can you read the next one over here?
I don't eat junk food anymore.
So it means, that's what it means. So when you say, I used to eat junk food, that literally what you're saying to me is, I don't eat junk food anymore. Okay?
Yes.
So it's something you did in the past, but you don't do it anymore. Now, what if I make it negative? Marianne, will you read the negative statement?
I didn't used to eat junk food. I did. I did not eat junk food before, but I do now.
Uh-oh. So, so that's the opposite. Up here, when it's positive, it means I don't do something now that I used to do in the past. When I make it negative, I didn't used to eat junk food. Now it means I'm doing something now. I never did it in the past, but I'm doing it right now. So one means, the positive one means I used to do something, I don't do it anymore. And then when you make it negative, like in the second one, it means in the past I never used to eat junk food, but now I'm doing it. So it's kind of the opposite. Okay? Odette, will you read the next one?
Did you used to eat junk food? Yes, I did. No, I didn't.
Okay. So this third illustration is, how do you ask a yes or no question with used to? And the answer is you use did. Okay? Did, and then you put the subject and then used to. Did you used to eat junk food? And you can, of course, answer yes or no. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. And of course, this is positive. It's just a question. So it's really asking, did you eat junk food in the past? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Now, I want you guys to notice something. And this is really important. Marianne, will you read the big box at the bottom that just popped up?
Yeah. Do not add D at the end when the statement is negative or when you. I can see the rest. Yeah, he lifted up a little bit.
Yeah, let me get rid of that. Let's see. Hold on a second. There you go. Can you see that now?
Still, I can't see when you see. No.
Oh,
If you lift it up a little bit, we can
a little
see.
bit. Let me see. I can't lift it up anymore.
I think when you ask the equation, I'm guessing.
Okay, hold on a second. All right, give it a second. It's coming back.
But I can guess. I can read.
Okay.
Do not add D at the end when the statement is negative or when you are asking a question.
Good.
I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You read it right. So here's what I want you guys to notice. It says when there's a negative. Do you see the negative up here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't,
Don't add
or
D.
I did not used to. Notice there's no D right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, when I ask a question, in this one it's a question, notice I have to use did.
Yeah, if you use did, you can add the D because you use did. That shows that the past.
That's right.
You can, yeah.
That's right. So that's the main thing I want you guys to remember. Is when you use a negative with did, you need the negative. You need the did with the to show past, and you need and when you put the negative on it to make the negative, leave the D off. Don't put a D on here. And also, when you make a question and you use did on the front, do not put a D right here. Okay? That right there is the most important thing you're going to learn all day. And in fact, when you take the quiz today, you guys are I'm going to ask you to decide, do I use the one with the D on it or without the D on it? And the easy way to remember is if it's negative, no D. If it's a question, no D. Are you guys okay?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next slide. I'm sorry, Odete, can you read the statement at the top?
Affirmative statements with used to. In affirmative statements, the form used to does not change. It is followed by the base form of the verb.
Good. And Marianne, will you read the example down below?
When she was younger, she used to stay up late.
Nice. Okay, so what I want you guys to notice is down here, it's just an affirmative statement. That means a positive statement. So the D stays on down here. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If I just read that statement, when she was younger, she used to stay up late. Does she still stay up late?
No.
She doesn't anymore. It was in the past. Good. Marianne, will you read this one?
In affirmative statement, the form used to does not change. It is followed by base form of the verb.
Okay, what I want you guys to notice, this is the same rule. And so Marianne, read the statement below.
When they were younger, they used to eat a lot of sweet.
Okay, so notice again, it's just a positive statement, so they left the D on here. But what I want you to notice in this one is the verb, the main verb right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the base form. So it's always going to stay in the base form after used to. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here's one more. Odete, can you read this one? The little under the picture?
When I was younger, I used to sleep late.
Good. So does she sleep late now?
No.
She does not. Good. All right, let's see if we can do some of these and put the correct answer in. Marianne, will you read this one?
When she was younger, she used it to stay up late.
Good. Does that have a D or no D?
It has a D.
Good. It does have a D. Odete, can you read this one?
When they were young, they didn't eat a lot of. They use it.
They used to.
They used to eat a lot of sweets.
Good job. Again, does this one have a D or no D?
It has a D.
Yeah, good. Good. You got to keep that D on there. Marianne, will you read this one?
When you were younger, you used it to sleep late.
Good. You used to sleep late. Very good. All right, now let's talk about negative statements with used to. Odete, will you read the rule up here?
Negative statement with used to. Used didn't. Used to. Used to talk about a situation or habit that is true now, but was not true in the past.
Nice. So it's something that is true about you now, but not true in the past. So, Marianne, will you read this information?
Negative statement with used to. Negative statements are formed with do not use to. Notice that the final D is dropped. Used to is followed by the base form of the verb.
Yeah, and then we've got these two examples. Odete, will you read the two examples?
We didn't used to live in New York. She didn't used to have much free time.
Good. So you guys are going to notice, and again, this is just review of what I just taught you, but didn't with the negative, no D. Didn't with the negative, no D. And these are things, so let me ask you a question. We didn't used to live in New York. Do I live in New York now?
No.
Yes. So when it's a negative, it's something that's true now, but not in the past. She didn't used to have much free time. Does she have a lot of free time now?
Yes.
Yes. Did she have a lot of free time in the past?
No.
No. Okay. Let's take a look. Marianne, will you read this one?
When she was younger, she used to go to bed early.
Make this one negative.
Okay. When she how's it? I will make negative.
Yeah, use didn't.
Okay. She did not go to the bed early when she was younger.
Yeah, good. You can actually say it either way. It's okay. So, again, in this one, let me just show you.
She was younger. She did not go to bed early.
That's right. Matter of fact, that's what you want to say because we know she partied when she was young, right?
Yes.
So, to say the same thing a different way, she didn't
go to the bed.
Used to go to bed early. So that means in the past she was a party animal, and today she's not. Okay? I know that's kind of confusing. The other thing you can say, and you actually read it this way, you can put the adverb clause on either side. You can say, she didn't used to go to bed early, comma, no comma, when she was younger. You can say it both ways. Just remember when you put the adverb clause on the end, you don't put a comma.
Okay.
When you put it on the beginning, you put a comma. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, let me see if I can get rid of this. It's not going to be nice to me today. Sometimes it just decides not to work. Oh, it's disappearing on me. It drives me crazy. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'll get it. I think. Hold on. All right. All right, let's go to the next one. Marianne, let's see. Odette, will you read this one? Make it negative.
When they were young, they didn't to eat a lot of vegetables.
They didn't used to eat.
Okay, they didn't used to eat a lot of vegetables.
Good. And do I put a D on the used to, or do I leave the D off?
What?
Do I put a D on use, or I leave the D off? Do you remember? What do you think, Marianne?
No, you're not gonna use the D. You're not gonna add because you used didn't.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, don't add the D. Just put used to. Good. Marianne, will you read this one?
When I was younger, I didn't get up early.
I didn't.
Get
Remember to use the phrase used to.
I didn't used to get up early.
Good. Do you get up early now?
Mm-hmm. When you're older, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Did she get up early when she was younger?
No.
No, she did not. All right, now let's take a look at yes/no questions with used to. Odette, will you read the rule?
You used to ask about a past situation or a past habit. That is not true now. Example: did she used to work as a nurse? Yes, she did. Did you used to play soccer? No, I didn't.
Good. All right, so again, you guys are going to notice when you ask a question, you have to put did on the front. And of course, this is about the past, right? So we put it in the past tense. Did she used to, there's no D here because we use did, to work as a nurse? Yes, she did. Again, here's another question with did on the front. Did you used to, no D, play soccer? No, I didn't. All right, let's take a look. Let's see. Odette, do you want to see if you can make this question right here.
Mm, did they used to eat a lot of sweets?
Let's take a look. Actually, sorry, my slides are a little confusing here. That is correct. Did they used to eat a lot of sweets? Let me, okay. So we would say, did they
Yes.
used to? Good. No D. Don't put the D on it. Did they used to eat a lot of sweets? And what's the answer to that?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
Yes, they did. Look at those girls. Little cuties. Okay.
Yes.
So again, Esther, I know you just joined us, but when you ask a question with did, or you make a negative statement with did, you've got to use used to with no D. Okay? All right.
Yes. Okay.
That's the main point of the lesson today. Now let's go ahead and keep going here. I'm going to try to keep going here. It looks like it's going to go crazy on me again. I don't know why it does that. All right, we're going to do this again. All right, here we go. Okay. And Esther, do you want to read this one?
Did you used to get up early?
Good. Again, in this picture, you'll see the question.
Did you?
Yep. And there's no D on this. Okay. And when you ask this kind of question, it's asking you in the past, right? It's past tense. Did you do something in the past? But not now.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look. Let's do a little bit of practice with this. So I'm looking at the worksheets. Here's the way this works. Student A, ask any question to student B. Student B, answer the question and then ask a different person a different question to student C. So we'll just kind of keep going in a circle. You ask a question and then you answer tell the student you're talking to that you're asking them a question. They answer the question using used to, and then they ask the next question to another student. So here's an example. After you respond, then ask your classmate, how about you? Okay? All right, let's take a look. Here's the question. Let's start with Odette. Odette, why don't you ask Marianne question number 1?
Number 1.
Yes.
What kind of exercise did you used to do in your country? Mariam?
Question number 1. Can you answer the question?
What kind of exercise do you use? I used it to walk.
Okay. And do we use the D on that answer or not?
We use the D.
Yep. I used to walk. Nice. All right. And then Marianne, say, how about you?
How about you?
Odette? How about
Yes.
you?
I used to run.
Good. Do I use the D or no D?
D.
Good. I used to run.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Now, Marianne, ask Esther this question.
Did you used to walk to school in your country? Why or why not?
Um, yes, I used to work in my country because the in Spanish country everybody worked for the school. It's the school is close to the house.
Okay, nice.
Mhm.
And then ask Marianne, say, how about you?
How about you, Marianne?
Yes, I used to walk to school because we didn't have a bus schools. Nobody provided ride. If it's close or far, you have to walk.
Nice. Okay, good job. So you both used it right. Notice when they both answered, they said, yes, I used to, and you put the D in there because it's just a positive statement. I heard Marianne at least once. She said, I used to walk because, and then she said, I didn't use, I think she said, I didn't used to have a bus to ride. Now notice here she used the negative with did. So you do not put the D on the end. Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Esther, ask number 3 to Odete.
Okay. Do you used to study English in your country? Why or why not?
Yes, I used to study English, but we have some hours to learn English at school.
Wonderful.
What
Wonderful.
about you? Hey, how about you? So,
How about you, Esther?
Yes, yes, I used to um, learn English, but the English is different in my country.
Oh, is it? What? I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk. Odete, ask her about that. That's interesting.
did you used to study English in your country? Why or why not?
Yes, I did, but I used to study English, but it's different because it's the teacher. The pronunciation is totally different. It's not the same here. We can study like 5, 6 years, but when you come in this country, it's different.
Okay. Very
The
interesting.
accent.
All right, Esther, ask. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Esther, ask the next one, number 4.
Okay. How late did you used to stay up when you were a child?
Mm,
Do you understand that question, Odete?
no,
Um, can you explain it to her, Esther?
Yeah, when you're a child, usually, no, the child go early to the bed. Sometimes it's late, and um, I don't know. I don't know. It's when the question say um what time you go to bed or what time you go
Yes.
to sleep. When you are a child.
well, when I was child, I didn't go late to bed because my mom was there to send us to go to the bed early and wake up early.
I like that. When I was a child, and I need to put a comma right here, okay? When I was a child, I didn't. Now, with used to, do I use the D or no D?
No D.
Good, because it's a negative with did. I didn't, hold on.
Used
I didn't used to
go,
stay up late.
yeah.
Okay, good job. Now, Odette, say, how about you?
How about you?
At the same time, I did go. I used to I used to go to bed early because my mom said you have to get up early for the school. I have to work and we have to clean ourselves and make breakfast because my mom working all the time.
Good. She said I used to go to bed early. Do I use a D or no D?
D.
Good. I used to go to bed early. Nice. All right. Now let's see. Marianne, will you ask question number 5?
Did you used to eat fast food in your country? Why or why not?
And who are you asking?
Odetta.
No, we didn't. I didn't because in my country we have to cook at home and eat at home.
Nice. Can you use used to? We didn't.
How about you?
Well, use the grammar. Can you say no?
I didn't use
Good.
eat,
No. I didn't.
use
Yeah, is there a D or no D?
No.
noddy,
Good job. No, I didn't used to
eat
eat fast food.
fast.
Nice. All right, you guys are doing great. All right. Now, ask her. What are you going to ask her?
How about you?
How about you, Marianne?
No, I didn't. Because our country we don't have McDonald's or like things like
What?
that.
You don't have McDonald's? Doesn't
No.
everybody have McDonald's?
No,
Normally they don't.
Oh, okay. What do
20
you have?
years. I'm sorry. I think in my country it's the same. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, no McDonald's, no fast food. But now I think like 5 years ago when I think they start for McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, but 20, 30 years ago, no McDonald's, no fast food.
Wow.
Everybody cook is when I think Spanish people coming here cook his food.
Interesting. How about you, Odette? You're from the Congo, right?
yes,
Do you have McDonald's in the Congo?
no.
Interesting.
We
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
When I lived in Togo, there was no McDonald's. And when I lived in Jordan, it's the same as Peru, I think. I noticed after I was there like maybe 1 or 2 years, they started getting like fast food. Even Starbucks came to the big city. So that's interesting. Okay, number 6. Esther, ask Marianne number 6.
Do you used to cook dinner every night in your country? Why or why not?
Mamu.
Yes, I did because our country even we didn't have a fridge in the house, so we have to cook fresh food all the time.
And ask her.
How about you?
It's the same. I used to cook 2 times a day for lunch and dinner.
Nice. All right. Esther, why don't you ask Odette number 7?
Okay. Do you used to drink coffee in your country? Why or why not?
No, I didn't. In because someone say it is not good to women to take coffee. How about you?
How about you, Esther?
No, I didn't used to drink coffee. I don't know, but now when I have 40 years, I start to drink coffee in here.
Nice,
I
nice.
drink coffee now every day.
Me too. Esther, will you ask, or I'm sorry, let's see, yeah. Esther, ask Marianne number 8.
Did you used to try to work in your country? Why or why not?
No, I didn't use because we didn't have a car back home.
Mm.
No, how about you?
Um, I I didn't use dry,
To drive?
but we take a bus for work.
Yeah,
Mm.
public transportation.
Public,
But
yeah,
only
public transportation.
only rich people had a car. Here, everybody can get a car, but back home, you have to have a rich.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think now now many people got a car, but I'm talking about 40 years,
Yeah.
30 years. Yeah,
That's interesting. Okay.
yeah.
How about, okay, ask number 9, Marianne to Odete.
What time did you get up when you were young? Don't see something's black.
Sorry, I'm trying to get that thing out of the way, and I'm
Yeah.
having trouble with it. Again.
When you were young, I think.
Um, I used to get up at 6 or 5 a.m. when I was young.
Okay.
Good sir.
All right. And
How about you?
mhm.
Yes, we used to get early in the morning. We used to get up early in the morning because there's a lot of masjid in the morning, like 5 or 4 a.m. They start at them everywhere. Allah, but nobody can sleep back home, Somalia. So everybody get up and we pray like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So everybody get up early. Can you repeat the question?
What did your kids think of the mosque telling them to come and
Yeah,
pray?
yeah. My mom was in 2009. I took all my kids. I went to Somalia. Like they start like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. When the kids hear the Adhan, Allah Akbar, they all wake up. And my mom, why they don't go to sleep? But I told them they never hear
Marianne,
Yeah.
I heard that the mosque from the speaker chants early in the morning, prayer is better than sleep. Prayer is
Yeah.
better than sleep. Is that true?
Yes, that's the Adhan. What they call Allah Akbar, Allah. It's Arabic. It's that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it means like that. But they say Allahu Allahu Akbar, Shadu an la ilaha illallah. That means get up, guys, come to the prayer and sleep to pray. Yeah, it's Arabic.
That's
And
beautiful.
you can hear so loud, you can't stay on your bed.
That's so beautiful. All
What's
right.
that you think?
I like that. All right.
Mhm.
Let's go to that. Marianne, ask Esther question 11.
How did you used to play with when you were a child?
I used to play to the playground with my friends. We play volleyball. And when I was a child, is nobody have a
Playground.
doll, just probably one for 10 friends, just one person got doll, and everybody got turn for play with the doll. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful because now not now I understand and I know better. You kind with your friend. for play. Somebody bring food. You got mm, you got many beautiful things, different to this country to here.
Oh, I
You
like
play
that.
outside. It's different. It's nice.
Now ask her.
What about you?
I didn't had a lot of things to play when I was younger because we didn't have a playgrounds or we have to come outside and run and talk. But like here, we didn't have any playgrounds in back home when I was young. Not
Interesting.
a lot of fun. Even we didn't have a TV to watch. We got in the morning school, and when we came back in the afternoon, we gonna take a nap, and we gonna go to Duxie, and we came like evening, and we go to bed most of the time. So
In,
we had like 2 days off. We just go like to visit some families. We didn't have that much things to play.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't have time. Excuse me. When I child, we don't have time for watching TV or listen radio. Just playing, with
You guys,
rock
when
or
you was a
there.
child, do you had a playground in your country? Mine, we didn't have any playgrounds.
Mm.
How about you, Odette?
I was I was used to play with my sisters I when I was home, and play with my friends when I was at school.
Okay, nice. Let's see. Esther, ask Odette 12.
What kind of pet do you used to have when you were a child?
Pet. Dog or
Um,
cat?
when I was young, I used to have uh, to have a dog.
Oh, okay. I
I
think
love
Esther has one of those.
Yeah. Yes.
we can hear her dog. How about you?
How about you?
Yeah. I have a dog. I when I child and now, it's a nice dog. Is Toby. Usually he's born when so stray people walking to the neighbor.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I love dog. Um, my son they got cat, my daughter got dogs. Everybody got pet.
Hmm. How about you, Marianne?
And when I was young, we didn't have any pets. Even now, my kids they love to have a cat. We can have as a Muslim uh, family or as a Muslim person, we don't keep a dog. We can keep a cat, but I didn't have any.
Okay. Okay. So, as a Muslim, you generally don't have dogs.
Yeah, we can have a dogs. Yes,
Okay.
haram.
Oh, okay. It's forbidden by Islamic, by the Quran.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I always when I go to playground, I tell my kids don't keep the dog. Haram. It's forbidden. Yeah, they love kids here. They love dogs.
Yes, absolutely. We have a
Yeah.
dog as well. Very
Yeah, when I took to the playground, they like to chase, they like to play. I told them, don't touch it.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Hey guys, great job. We have come to the end of our lesson today. I did want to, we're going to exit the presentation and I want to jump into Google Classroom just for a minute. And so I want to give you guys a bonus question for the quiz today. Okay.
Wow.
So when you take the quiz, there's going to be a question on the quiz. Let me show you right here. Let's see. I'm going to go into today's lesson and I'm going to open up the quiz. I haven't posted it yet because I'm going to put the video lesson on it before I post it. But at the very bottom, so listen, when you take the quiz today, it says complete the sentences. Use used to without the D or used to with the D. So you got to decide which one, okay? So remember, in any sentence that uses the word did, whether it be a negative or whether it be a question, you do not use the D, okay? So that's simple. Just look for that did, okay? If you see a did in there with a negative or a did with a question, do not use the D. If it's just a positive statement, then you need to use the D. It's pretty straightforward. I hope to see everybody get 100 on this, okay? Now, if you want to get the bonus question, I'm going to tell you something about myself. What bad habit did Teacher Josh used to have? Number 1, smoking. Number 2, drinking alcohol. Or number 3, eating too much. So which one do you guys think?
Eating too much.
That one is still a problem. But no, the bad habit in the past, actually when I lived in Jordan, a good friend of mine, he liked to smoke cigars.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he liked to smoke argila.
Yeah.
And he liked to smoke a pipe. So when I would go to his house, I started smoking argila and a pipe. So
That's they call shisha. The most Arabic countries they smoke that shisha.
there you go. So the
Yeah.
correct answer is smoking.
Smoking.
All right. That was my bad habit. All right. So you guys are ready now. Give me maybe 30 or 40 minutes to upload the video, and then I will post the lesson and the video and the extra practice work. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, I so much enjoyed our lesson and our conversation today. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. Have a beautiful day today.
Thank you, teacher. You too.
Do you have a question, Marianne?
No, I say see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Sure.
See you tomorrow at
Yeah.
8:20.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Esther, she can come every day to 8:20. Class is same thing.
Yeah, I start to coming 8:20. Yesterday I said probably it's no more class.
No. So
And when I open my computer today, because I go on at night, I don't see nothing. When I go in this morning, I open the my mail and say, "Oh, the class is continuing."
yeah, there you go. Hey, just so you guys know, if you're in Google Classroom, I try to up at the top every day. I'm going to start posting this, okay? And it tells you the time of the lessons in the morning and afternoon and my office hours. So
Okay.
you can see that. Just make sure you click on the link. The lessons are the same link, you'll notice, but the office hours, I'm actually covering all the students for Brittany and my classes to help them. So you can see it's a different link. Anyway, I keep those right there. Also, I make some announcements. The other thing I wanted to point out is we had some superheroes on MindPlay. So at the end of each month, we post certificates for people in our classes that have made progress in MindPlay. Remember, it's really important to be on MindPlay about 20 minutes every day to work on your reading and your grammar. So let's see, Veronica is in our class. She got a certificate. Also, let's see, Erica, she did good. All right, she's in our class too. She got a certificate in MindPlay, and then Geetha's in our green class. She also got a certificate for completing a level in MindPlay, so congratulations. Also, I put in the stream an announcement. Listen, Our last day of class is December 17. Okay, we only have a week and a half left before the Christmas break. So please, if you need to get work done that you're missing, make sure that you go into classwork and just make sure that you've completed all the quizzes so that I can give you a grade. Okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, have a great day. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.